Well, welcome to For the People. What we do here is to give you some basic information about how the legal system works so you can navigate through it, help to resolve some of your anxieties and stresses, because you'll know, at least with some reasonable degree of certainty, what you can expect and how to get there. So we're going to talk about subjects that are of interest, public interest. We're going to talk about things that are within the system, and we're going to give you a little bit of guidance and some tips as to how to deal with the situations as they come. So Harvey Weinstein. Harvey got busted. I saw the perp walk. That's called the perp walk, by the way. When somebody's arrested, they make sure to have them walk out the front door with all the reporters so they can get the mileage out of it. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing for the person who got busted. But that's what happened. So I saw that, and people always say to me, what do you think the chances are of him getting convicted? I'd say pretty good. It depends on whether or not his lawyer, he's got a very good lawyer, by the way, is whether or not that lawyer is going to be able to convince the jury that every single one of these for which there's a charge was consensual. And there is a lot of historical data to say, if somebody goes into the office and they want that job in the next movie and the producer says, lay down here on the casting couch, that happens and has happened for many, many, many years. And it is consensual. Maybe people don't like it. It's certainly not with great taste, but it's nothing illegal about doing something with someone else if they consent. The big problem for Harvey is he's going to have a lot of different people coming in. And it's similar to what happened with Bill Cosby. It's called the prior acts. Prior acts are often used as what's called circumstantial evidence, and I'm going to talk about circumstantial evidence in one of our shows coming up pretty soon. Whether or not, if a person has done something on a regular basis, then they did it on this one time where they have been charged. It's very much like circumstantial evidence in terms of inferences. If he did it before and he did it 10 times and he did it 30 times, what's the likelihood that all of those people's stories are not true? The chances are it's going to be believable. The big question for Braffman, the lawyer, is how much can he keep out? The more that gets in, and I believe that's what got Cosby convicted, by the way, his own admissions, and we'll talk about hearsay in one of the subsequent episodes as well. So watch for Harvey. It's going to be an interesting ride.